I love ponies and wine, two very expensive habits.
Guys, we're live.
Welcome to the Swirl Suite, ladies, and thank you for taking the time out to come talk to us this afternoon. We are here, Monticello Wine Week, with Keswick Winery and two of their lovely ladies to talk more about the wines, the vineyard, the staff, whatever comes to their mind. We don't know what we're going to get. So this is the fun part.
This is the fun part.
You never know what you're going to get with Keswick Vineyards.
Welcome and thank you. So
Thank you for having us, ladies. We appreciate you.
tell us more about your journey into wine and how you got to Keswick.
Well, I've been in wine business for 8 years here in Virginia. Probably my favorite place to drink wine is Virginia wine. I actually started here at Barboursville Vineyard. They have
Really?
taught me everything I know about wine.
Nice.
Luca Pasquina, Fernando Franco. They absolutely taught me everything that I know about this business. I moved over to Keswick 2 years ago. I am their tasting room manager. I enjoy their wine. I enjoy the atmosphere there, and we're moving forward with our new tasting room opening at the end of the month. We offer miniature golf for kids. I have an off-leash
Cute.
dog park.
Oh,
I mean, Keswick has a lot to offer, but there is more to come.
outstanding.
Wow.
Outstanding.
All right.
So I started off in the wine industry I'm 31. It was probably around 6 years ago. I was 24. I started at Williamsburg Winery, and I started out in their tasting room giving tours. And the winemaker came up to me one day and was like, everybody loves your tours and you sound like you know what you're talking about. So I want to bring you into the cellar to work. Would you like to be an intern here? And I said, I would love to. So I worked in the cellar with Matthew Mayers for a year. And then before COVID, I moved up here to Barboursville, started working at Barboursville Vineyard, tried to pursue a degree in viticulture and oenology at Piedmont. And then when everything closed to COVID, that was one of the classes they dropped.
Oh, wow.
So I ended up working in the tasting room for a while. And then Luca came up to me and Luca was like, hey, I heard you worked in the cellar at Williamsburg Winery. We need a person in the cellar here. Would you like to move positions? And I said, absolutely. I would love to. I love getting my hands dirty. I love getting into the winemaking. And winemaking is so romanticized. People do not realize all the hard work that goes into winemaking until you actually do it.
Oh, yeah.
On our podcast, it's 4 of us total hosts. We said we would never.
Never.
It's a hard job.
Never.
I want to drink,
No.
taste, talk to people
We
who
would
do it,
never
right,
make
but
wine.
I'm
Never.
not.
But I will be honest with you, it's so rewarding.
Right.
Hearing people say, oh my gosh, this wine is amazing.
Yeah.
Luca Pasquina, he's the best winemaker in Virginia. And I'm like, yeah, I learned under him and Daniele Tesoro.
Wow.
Also, there's another one in the cellar named Scott. And he really taught me a lot of the things I needed to know. And funny fact, he worked at Williamsburg when they first started. So it's just a small world in the wine industry. And it's
Sure.
great moving around and getting to know everybody. And I thank Matthew Mayers at Williamsburg Winery and Luca Pasquina here, Daniele Tesoro here. They taught me everything I needed to know about winemaking, and that's how I got in the wine industry. Then about a year ago, Al approached me about wholesale marketing. And I thought, you know what, maybe I would like to get out of winemaking and, you know, maybe instead of getting my hands dirty, getting all dressed
That's
up,
up,
and,
man.
you know, hey,
Bring it in.
Sidebar.
marketing, making
We
those
have been best
connections.
friends 6 years, and we
Oh.
run the tasting room together. I'm the manager.
Oh
she is
my
my
God.
assistant, as well as my wholesale
Wow.
director.
I know that's a
And
time.
we are
Oh,
having
yeah.
a
It's a time to be
wonderful
alive.
time
It's a
together.
great time. It is nothing but fun. It's a no judgment zone at Keswick Vineyards. We just want everybody to come and have fun. And we want everybody to feel comfortable and want to learn more about the wine
Right.
industry from the older generation to the very younger
Younger
generation.
Yeah.
So
We love hitting all the demographics there. I think that they are really making wines geared towards every demographic.
right.
Charlottesville being a college town,
Right.
obviously we have to kind of hit that demographic of the younger folks.
Right.
We do have a very large wine club. Keswick has one of the largest wine clubs in the state of Virginia with over 800 members.
Wow.
So we make about 5,000 cases a year at the winery, but most of it goes to our club because they are VIP.
Wow. Wow. What do you think is the draw to having the largest wine club in Virginia? What do you think that draw versus these other wineries here in this ABA?
What gets us the biggest plus?
Yes.
Number one, the wine. We are focused on wine. Stephen Barnard has been the winemaker there for 24 years. He makes a very elegant, beautiful wine. That is why people keep coming back, and they will always come back, is because the style of wine we create.
Okay.
He's South African, which is
Yes.
kind of unique for Virginia. There's
Yes.
not a lot of South African wineries in Virginia at all, like winemakers that, oh my gosh, SMV did bring over a new winemaker.
Okay.
He is one of the top 5 out of South Africa, and him and Stephen are friends.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, it was really cool
Yeah.
to see that connection. And Stephen, passion, number one, passion.
Passion.
Passion comes through in the wine.
And I totally agree. Because if you don't have a passion for this, in making the wine, it's not going to present itself in the glass.
True.
And that correlation, I think folks need to realize. You have to have a passion for the beginning to the final product.
Yeah.
And if you're a startup, that could be 5 years.
Absolutely agreed.
At a minimum.
At minimum.
At a minimum. At a minimum.
Keswick is 24 years old this year.
Yeah.
So they have kind of helped Virginia wine get started. I mean, Barbersville were no comparison. They started in 76, you know. But to be where we are now and the medals that they have achieved at this point and the wine that they are producing and will produce moving forward is something very special for Virginia.
Wow.
Speaking of glass, what did you just pour us in our
So
glass?
this one here is our Cabernet Sauvignon Block 7. This one here is the oldest block on the property. It was planted back in 2000 when Al and Cindy purchased the property. With this, it was aged 14 months in French oak. Our winemaker likes to utilize a lot of French oak because it will give your wine a mellower taste due to the tighter grain and slow season in the barrel. Stephen is South African, so a lot of his wines are more alcohol forward. And with the French oak, that will help mellow out the taste of the wine.
Nice.
South Africans tend to make higher alcohol with less filtering. They want to leave the flavor and be true to the varietal of the fruit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love South Africa.
Let's go South African wine.
I'm surprised Keswick does not do a pinotage.
That is surprising, isn't it? It does not grow well here. Pinotage is hard to get to grow in our clay climate with the soil and the hot, humid summers. It doesn't do super well because we don't have very good drainage.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So, personally, what are your, you know what, you're drinking white, so you're going to have to tell me.
I'm drinking both.
And she's
Oh,
two-fisting. I understand.
This
She's
is how we do it at
two-fisting.
Keswick.
Listen,
At
I
a
do
red
not
wine
discriminate.
showcase, she don't discriminate.
Okay, so both of you,
Cheers myself.
tell
Cheers.
me what red wine or what white wine you would drink if you were going home right now. What would you drink?
So I would drink the Cabernet Franc Block 7. I really enjoy that one. It was in French oak for 12 months. It reminds me of an old world wine, and I'm more into the old world tradition, the old world wine style. And so it reminds me a lot of that. The tobacco, the earthiness, that's just my thing.
Okay.
All right.
Now we have really different palates.
She sure
If I'm
does.
gonna go home, I'm running to rosé all day, all year. I am a rosé
Hey,
queen.
girl.
I will always drink rosés. I don't care if it is oaked, if it is stainless steel. I will probably try your
Do
rosé
you
no
have a
matter.
preference of style or grape?
Oh my gosh, I love Merlot base and I also love Cab Franc base.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
At
okay.
Keswick make a very interesting varietal
What does that
of
mean,
rosé.
interesting?
Chamberson and Toriga.
Oh, that's interesting.
That
It's
And
very
unique.
interesting and unique for Keswick Vineyards. And we
Yeah.
also barrel it down. So it is
Huh.
a oaked
You
rosé.
barrel your rosé.
We barrel it on down, girl.
Oh, y'all should be pouring
Wow.
that here.
We also
It's
The red wine showcase,
But y'all should
babe.
have had it under the table for us.
we
I
also
know, we
offer
don't
a
flip
stainless
something in
steel
there.
rosé.
Okay.
So like we like to hit every demographic, as I said
Okay.
earlier.
Okay.
Nice.
So we do offer a couple different styles of rosés.
I like it.
That's probably what would be my go-to, especially on a 90-degree day in Virginia.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, ladies, I know
Thank you
you.
so much for joining
It
us.
was
for
so
Ocean
much
Talk.
fun.
Beautiful queens. I appreciate you guys.
Let's
Come
cheers.
out.
Thank
to friends.
Cheers to Monticello Wine Trail Week
Yes.
in the Red Wine
cheers.
Showcase.
You all should be here.
There's always next year.
And next year.
Listen
Yes.
out.
Next year's a new thing.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks, babe.
You guys are such fucking professionals.
I
I gotta be out. I'm sweating and shit.
Talk about flipping a switch.
I'm like,
bitch. What?
Right? I will flip a
switch the fuck.
Oh no.
See now,
Who are you telling?
when we
Right.
don't record live like this, when we do like recorded podcasting
Mhm.
and it's scheduled, and you're sitting in the comfort of your home, and we're sitting in the comfort of our home,
Mhm.
it could take on a whole
Mhm.
different.
I
Yeah.
bet.
You wild the fuck out.
You know
Please
what?
come
The
join
only
us.
reason
You know
I
what?
kept myself contained was because I'm like, if the owners see this, we got to be on our A
Well,
game.
I'm gonna tell
We
the
can't
owners-
be over here
we
like
have them at-
bada yada, bada yada.
I'm gonna tell them to
Fuck around, find out, bitch.
We have them in our after dark series.
The after
we'll
dark
do it, we'll do
series
it
is
after
in the
dark
wine
series.
world.
You have to make sure you give us your card so we can.
Oh,
Oh, we have it at the table.
Okay, we'll come back around and have you come.
You girls
yeah.
are absolutely the kindest.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
for
You're
taking-
very
That
welcome.
was
Taking the
fun.
time
That
to
was
be
so
here.
much fun.
no,
That was
thank
really
you.
fun.
Thank you,
Like,
beautiful.
I appreciate
Thank
you
you for
so
coming
very
by.
We
much.
appreciate
Yeah.
Thank you, honey.
Absolutely.
Come by my table, get all the wine.
Absolutely.
And thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
we
I will
love it.
come
Yeah. we're
through.
gonna say-
Girl, I will come through.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
yes. Oh, that's
Yeah.
it.
You
Yeah.
don't do that. I'm like, I don't want to break anything. I'm very aggressive. I'd be like, wow.
There you go.
Oh, well, enjoy. And totally understand about being PC because
Yeah.
your boss might, but
Let
after
me tell you, we were very filtered, and we still are being filtered.
filtered out.
At the table, it's still filtered.
Filtered.
Wait till the
After party.
series.
Oh, most definitely. Okay, so we could share that. We might need 2 more glasses, and we could share this.